Like,
But I could argue, though, with Microsoft, I mean, they did the new Xbox experience, it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't really changed that much.
I think it's all the same, by
And
the
it's
way.
like,
I
yeah.
think the new thing is blades. They just look different. I mean,
Well, they
every
remember
time
when
they
they
do one,
had-
I'm like, it's the same
But they had
thing.
Easier to
Facebook and
navigate.
Twitter. Remember how you could tweet from your Xbox 360 and how
Yeah,
that was a huge thing? And it's like to post your Facebook updates, and that's all. They killed all
Is
that
this
stuff.
thing on?
Yeah.
No, and they
my
killed
own-
all that stuff. So I think there's look at the friend limit, right? I mean, there's
Yeah.
stuff that just is archaic, really, when you look at it for Xbox. Hopefully, the next time around they'll fix some of that
Right,
stuff.
right.
But you're right. It's like both of them. I think that's the problem with these consoles is they get locked into this.
So I have one thing
architecture.
that I really hope they do fix.
Yeah.
I can't stand it when I'm watching Netflix and I find out that a friend is online on Xbox Live because I give a shit. I'm watching Netflix. Get out of here. And I wish I could just turn that
Toggle
off.
off,
Please
yeah.
don't tell me I can. Because if I've been able to do this for 5 years, and I haven't done
Notifications?
it,
You can
I'm
turn
an
off
idiot.
notifications overall. I think it does a good job of letting you choose which notifications you don't want. Like, I don't need to know someone logged in, but I feel like
do
to get
wanna
like you
know
got a message.
When I'm playing a game, I want to know if they're there, but I don't want to know while I'm watching Netflix. God, I hate that.
No, it's a fair point. Just like in
Yeah.
iOS or something, you could toggle like notifications for each individual app and what you want to see. So yeah, I feel like that's the kind of stuff they will.
They'll figure it out.
They'll figure that out. But I mean, when you look now back to the 360 overall, I mean, was there anything that Microsoft didn't get right that they have to fix for the new box, or is it just sort of business as usual, roll forward?
Well, and again, I mean, in fairness, I don't remember playing a single game on Xbox that just flat out didn't work. And I can name 3 that I played on PS3 that you loaded in and it was just a horrible
Well, yeah,
experience.
Red Ring of Death though was a big thing for them.
Yeah. Right.
The whole
For a long
system
time.
didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they largely replaced all the boxes.
Well,
So,
yeah,
I
when you
mean,
had to buy a new system 3 years later
Yeah,
that was
that's
completely redesigned,
That's
yes, you are correct.
Exactly.
Then it worked.
No, you're right. They refreshed the
Yeah.
box and people upgraded it there. But so what
Yeah.
was, Red Ring of Death was a huge thing for those guys. At the early in the cycle, and they, to their credit, they recovered from it, and people are now, it's a distant memory.
SimCity server debacle of its day.
Yeah, yeah.
But so what else did they not, what did they not do in this past generation?
I mean-
You said, a little bit about games, like first-party games. They could have done more. I guess you're saying, right?
I feel the job of a platform holder is to lead. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
No one can spend money on a game to really show what's possible with your system.
Right.
But that first party. I mean, EA knows it has to make it for 15 platforms. They don't care about showcasing what your platform
Right.
can do. That's why it's an important part, I think, of getting your message out of how and what your machine's capable of doing, right?
Yeah.
And I think one of the interesting things with this round, I think the machines are going to be closer. You know what I mean? I think there's going to be like overall, you're going to see next-gen games are going to look great. We're going to be limited by a lot of things, but I think they're going to be very close as far as performance. So it is going to come down to what other pieces they do right. And I think when you look at something they did right, like you pointed out with the original Xbox, and that'll be really important for the next Xbox, is will I be able to take my gamer tag with me? What
Right.
information will transfer over? Will they be able to really create a need for that whole community to want to switch over? Because
That's got to be 100%, right? That you're going to be able to roll your
Well, you
gamer
maybe
tag over.
leave your last Airbender achievements behind, but everything else.
Reset the achievement. So, Jeff, for you, what did Xbox not deliver on in the Xbox 360 era that you want them to fix?
For me, it's some of that friend limit stuff, even though that's like a real edge case. Like most people don't have 100 friends. I'm just bragging,
Yeah, unfortunately, all of your real life friends are your Xbox friends, so that's how many you have.
that's how it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
log
yeah.
in, like, hey, you want to go out? No, all right.
Yeah,
See the movie together?
But yeah, for me, it was stuff like the hardware not working, like all that whole cycle with the red ring, like that was really crazy. I think over time they got worse with digital distribution. This is the company that made a lot of that stuff capable or possible for the first time for console players. They led with stuff like Geometry Wars, and then later it grew into this big crazy thing with Fez and Braid and all this other stuff. But now you look at it like Xbox Live Arcade's a wasteland.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's impossible to find where the games are. Like they really have whether it's you can blame part of that on the dashboard because of the way it's built now and the way they sell advertising space on it, even to game developers. But part of it is it just doesn't feel like they're behind games the way that they used to be.
Right.
And I think that's one of those things that's scary on a go forward basis.
So I think we take Phil Spencer out and just beat the out of him. What do you say?
Why not?
Well, I mean,
You
like
know,
I
Phil's
think
watching.
I think gamers do care about when a platform caring about games. You know what I mean? Like I think you have to show them you care. So I mean, you're absolutely right.
We'll see what they do if they finally decide to tell us about this new system. All right, well, when we come back in the bonus round, We are going to look at the battle between the big three. Michael Pachter recently made a prediction about who's going to win. See if these guys agree next week.
See this and other GT shows and game reviews on the GT Originals iOS app, available now on the App Store.